and harbor seal training program. You might hear me say some weird things like good and out, but that's not for you. That is actually for Senor Cinco, who I'm going to be introducing to you right now. Good. So I am joined here today. I'm joined here today by Rihanna, who are going to be feeding our harbor seals in this habitat. We have Miss Donnelly right at the end of the dock over there. And then working with Ben, we're going to have Pim. She takes a minute to show up. But I'm going to be talking to you about what brought these guys here, how they came here, and the amazing work that is done by the Marine Mammal Rescue Society. I just want to bring your attention quickly to this that I'm holding right here. This is called the target pole, and it's got a beautiful sound coming up. Good. So as we heard, there was a lot of noise over there, and that is because we are trying to guide Senor Cinco, and he is actually completely blind. So we are using this target pole over here to let him know where we are. He came in through the Marine Mammal Rescue Society in 2017. So they do this amazing work where they rescue, rehabilitate, and release sick and injured marine mammals, but also sea turtles and other marine animals as well. So what happened with Senor Cinco is someone was walking their dog early in the morning in 2017 on Cinco de Mayo, so the 5th of May, and they found the sea lion that looked like he was not in good shape at all. And they called the Marine Mammal Rescue Society. There we go, good boy. And they called the Marine Mammal Rescue Society, which brought their team of vets and volunteers down, and they saw that he was actually shot in the face twice. And because of that, he is now completely blind. He was at the rescue center for about a year, undergoing rehabilitation, and due to his condition and blindness, he was deemed non-releasable by the Department of Fisheries and Oceans. But thanks to the wonderful care at the rescue center, he managed to stay with us and spend the rest of his life here with us. Now working with Ben, we have Pim, which is our youngest harbor seal. She is small and she is partially sighted. So she came in 2022 with something called bilateral cataract. Good. And because of that, she is partially sighted and was also deemed non-releasable by the Department of Fisheries and Oceans. Right at the end of the dock, we have a wonderful story. So Donnelly over there is working with Liliana, and Donnelly, as you can see, she's also being guided by a target pole because she's also completely blind. Now, she also had a bad interaction with some humans, but not humans directly, but with the equipment that we use. So she had interactions with a boat. She got hit on the head by the propeller of a fishing vessel. What else? Good. And that has left her also completely blind. But her story was actually very beautiful because when she came into the rescue center, she was obviously in critical condition, and our team of vets worked really long and hard conducting all sorts of tests, things like x-rays and ultrasounds, and they found out that they actually rescued 2 seals. So she was pregnant when she came into the rescue center, and she gave birth at the rescue center. She was the first seal to do so, and her baby, she was a great mom. She fed her baby really well, and when her baby passed fish school, she was successfully released back into the ocean. There was a satellite tagger that was placed on her baby. Her name was Dory. And for the first year of her life, we got to see that she was a happy seal, nice and active out in the oceans in the waters of British Columbia. So that all just comes to show how hard and diligently all of our volunteers work at the rescue center, and we are very proud of them. So if you'd like to give them a round of applause, I know that they're around tonight. We love them to hear that how much we appreciate it.
This big guy.
So staying on my topic, this time of the year is when you're going to be seeing a lot more harbor seals out swimming around on the beaches and just around here in Vancouver. So what you can do is keep a safe distance We do not want
girlfriend's
to
calling.
be getting anywhere near them because it is pupping season. So we're getting lots and lots of pups, and if moms get
Pupping
scared,
season.
they're very likely to abandon their pups, and we don't want that. So if you do see a seal that you believe is in need of help, you're welcome to call the Marine Mammal Rescue Hotline. It is just one quick Google search away. Or if you are not from the area, just a quick Google search of your local marine mammal rescue center is a really good way to go. We always want to keep these animals safe. They are very good for our ecosystems and they are amazing creatures. So we would love for you to do that. So now our trainers are stepping off. I'm also going to step off, but if you look to where Ben is going, we have a smaller habitat and we have 2 more harbor seals in there. So I'm going to be telling you their stories as well. I know. But don't go anywhere because we are going to be stepping back up with something called enrichment for the harbor seals and Senor Cinco. So please stick around.
We're sticking around.
So behind me in this habitat, if I can bring your attention over here, we have 2 more harbor seals. We have Miss Jessica Seal over there showing you how beautiful she is, and then we have Da Vinci over here who's just being absolutely perfect. So what you're seeing in this habitat right now is this green fake pelt. It is made out of car wash material. It is great enrichment. It does provide them with some shelter from the sun, but it also mimics their natural habitat. So I am having a bit of a conversation.
Maybe I need to pay my phone bill
with Cinco right now. He has a lot to say. I think
really
he knows
crappy
that
that
I
it's
still
bad
have some more
reception.
food left in my bucket.
I shouldn't use
So
my
once again,
whole
working
Motorola.
with Liliana, we have Jessica Seal. Now Jessica Seal, I would say,
What are we
is
missing,
more
Lily? We're
of
missing.
a spicier seal, meaning that she likes to show you who's in charge, and we love that. She's got a very strong personality.
Jessica Seal.
And Jessica was rescued in 2019.
Hey dude.
Hey dude.
What's this, man?
She also had
I
a
think it's
really
a seal
bad
show. I think it's
experience.
Your baby's gonna get fed to the seal, dude.
23 times in the face by
No,
bird
that's
shot.
fish. It's not children.
Oh.
Dad, one of them got shot.
I would not be going to that show, that's for sure.
The baby. Oh, look at this guy.
Dad, one of them got shot 23 times in the head.
What?
2 times.
It said 23.
It was 2 times. It wasn't 23. No one can survive 23.
Look at this guy missing out on the show.
Deemed non-releasable by the Department of Fisheries and Oceans, and she's over here being a wonderful ambassador for her species.
I really need to work out my quality. Right, Lily? No, Lily. Look at this baby. Look. Oh, look at this
Trying to
guy.
be a seal.
The aquarium. He was born in 1998.
Oh. That's how I get out of bed.
About him is that he failed fish
Where?
school, unfortunately.
Looking at it, looks looking at his nails and stuff.
Oh, she's shaking it.
Out, trying to make sure it's alright.
Yeah, check it out.
It's actually not a toy. That they're supposed to eat it, and they teach them how to
On the
compete
side.
fish, how to catch fish, and also once they reach certain milestones, they are deemed releasable and get released back to the ocean. However, Da Vinci failed fish school because he does something that not all seals do. So pinnipeds as a whole, so seals and
What are we watching?
spur seals as well as sea lions.
I am in Vancouver Aquarium, British Columbia.
Whereas Da Vinci will start chewing.
Why do they call it British Columbia?
Well, because what was your question, sir?
Why do they call it British Columbia?
Why do they call it British Columbia? Well, there's a lot of British here that also and Colombians.
Yeah, I do see a very large range of possible South American people.
If anyone knows,
Spanish, but I don't see a lot of British, and they speak a lot of French here. So that's why I asked.
Gosh, we're in trouble. Well, she was looking at us. We're in trouble, dude.
Yeah, so I'm going to be stepping off mic for a quick second, but we are going to still have more fish over here. We are going to do an enrichment session as soon as we're done here. And if you have any questions right here, you're welcome to ask or shout them out. No question is a bad question because that gives everyone...
No question is a bad question, Chris.
Are you willing to watch or not?
Why is it called British Columbia?
I don't know what to ask. I feel like asking something.
Ask something.
I don't know what to ask.
Can you swim with them? I wonder if you can legit swim with them. Like, could you, technically? Look at this guy. He's giving me the filthy look, but he can't even see. He's giving me the side eye, and he's blind.
Why don't you take a picture of this blind poor thing?
Because he can hear us, dude.
Oh, sorry.
What's going on? What's
I
going on?
respect you.
Oh, we're reconnecting because we had bad connection, which is really crappy. We're not happy with this.
British Columbia, man.
Not happy. British Columbia, man.
What the word enrichment means. Alrighty, so I didn't
Anybody?
see any hands go up. So I'll explain what
All right, well, that's it.
enrichment
That's
is.
all,
Enrichment is
once
something
again.
that we do with animals that is kind of like us when
This guy's
when we
still
play.
giving me the
So we
side eye,
want to
Chris.
make a difference in their everyday
This one down
life. We
here.
don't want their life to be the same.
Yeah,
We want
senses
to
are
keep them
heightened.
mentally
What's wrong with
active
you?
and stimulated. We want to keep them physically active, and we also want them to play with lots and lots of natural
What's up?
behaviors. So we
Just
do that in the form of enrichment, so things like
Where'd they go?
here that represent natural environment. If there's
All right.
swimming in it and kind of rubbing themselves against it, it's really good for us. Things like eating food that they don't normally get.
I think that's just the water coming out.
Oh, no, you can go touch it. Oh, it's closed.
But I'm going to get to
Close.
single. So just cut up into smaller pieces. We're going to step back in.
Oh.
And then over here, Ben
What's this?
has made us a very lovely Happy Canada Day board. So Happy Canada Day
Oh.
run around. It's made out of clam and it's got a little bit of food coloring in it. And,
What's the eyes, he
we're
eating
gonna
it?
be
We're gonna
giving
go
that
back
to
down
our
here.
Harbor seal. Just one second.
We're going back down here. The best shot.
Good. Alrighty, so we're just stepping back up in here so that we have an opportunity to offer our
Oh,
skills
yeah.
some enrichment. They do not get clam paste on the board very often, so that's going to be new and novel to them. And sometimes they might not have the best reaction, sometimes the board might be a little bit scary, but an interaction is always good, so we'll be able to see if they like it or not. And then it will also be offered in the habitat behind me, where Jessica and Da Vinci are. So I'm going to be pulling Senor Cinco out, and I'm going to be giving his enrichment to him, and we'll see how he likes it or not. Out.
Out. Get out. Get out of the water.
Good.
That's all right.
Alrighty.
It's a sea dog.
We'll see how this goes. Good boy. Alright, so he likes octopus. And we'll see if Ben can get the attention of the harbor seals behind me, because sometimes they may be a little bit lost. They already thought that they had finished their dinner and now they're getting some extra dessert, so that's really nice for them.
Extra.
Good boy.
What is it? Gonna lick it?
Happy Canada Day.
What is it?
It's meat.
Meat. It's not meat. It's
So enrichment is something that we try to do with our animals at minimum once a day. So every group of animals will get enrichment because we want them using as much of their mind and their body as we can. So if you look in different habitats, you might see things like
Come on, get
weird
it.
toys, balls, like things that we can stick food inside. And that is just what we've been putting in every single day.
You coming for it?
To make sure that they are mentally active. So I see
This is
Ben
keeping me
not
mentally
having
active.
very good success with his Canada board,
I
but
think I
if
like
they
the
do
present.
not want to interact, that's totally okay. Everything we do over here is by choice. So if the animals choose not to participate in their training sessions, that's also okay. We'll give them all their food. And if they choose not to participate in their enrichment sessions, that's also totally okay, because it's their choice not to do so. Water.
Still my choice.
Good. All right, so Ben has decided to go into the habitat behind me, where Jessica, Steele, and Da Vinci will probably interact with the Happy Canada Day enrichment. So if you'd like to follow your eyes over to that side, I'm going to be ending my session here with Senor Cinco. And I will still be here if you need to ask any questions. Final. If not, you're welcome to carry on around in the aquarium, and I hope you have a wonderful time. Thank you so much for coming and for all of your support here at the Vancouver
these
Aquarium.
people.
Have a lovely evening.
Well, let's go. Whoa. Let's go to the sea otters. No one's there. Nah, this one's here, empty. Check this out. I'm gonna go to sea otters on my own. But no one's here. These are cool, these things. like the Discovery Channel. Oh, someone's fighting with someone. What is going on? That's it from me, folks. Until next time. Yeah. That's it. That's all. Happy Canada Day. See you guys.